Hello, this is Mikonos Fan. You may have clicked this wondering why the hell is FTCR doing another Lost World playthrough, and if you're new here, you're probably wondering why the hell is this guy talking before the Lost World playthrough. Well, either way, for you, I have a story. So, let's go back a little bit in time to, I think around November 2013. Gareth tweeted out that FTCR would be doing a Lost World playthrough. Wow! That was going to be my first ever involvement with the channel, as I had recorded a playthrough on my brand new Hotbog, and I was lending it to FTCR to use. In typical FTCR fashion, fast forward to, I think, June 7th, 2014, judging by the files, we finally sat down and recorded some Lost World. And over the next few months, with some scheduling things, we got the entire playthrough recorded. In my endless wisdom, I made sure to not back up every single file, and my laptop eventually just died. And I lost... Everyone else had their audio accessible, but my audio was pretty much gone. So eventually we recorded our second Lost World playthrough, which is the one you all got to see. Over time, I've been able to salvage the first 4 parts of our Lost World playthrough, and me and Gareth kind of went back and forth on whether we should even bother uploading it in the first place. Eventually, we did come to the conclusion that we did want you guys to see it, so I just wanted to preface this, I think we're going to call it the Sonic Lost Play or something, but I just want to say, you know, keep in mind some of this is literally a year and a half old. I didn't edit it very well. It was my first time editing. I've never been good at commentating, but I was even worse back then. My mic quality was worse. Our opinions have changed over the last, however long. So just keep all that in mind while you're watching this. Try and enjoy this more as a historical curiosity as opposed to any reflection of our opinions or quality in 2016. And as usual with FTCR content, I'm so sorry.
Hello everybody, I'm FTA.
And I'm Sonic Movies.
I'm Mikonos Fan.
And we're here to do something we threatened 6 months ago. We're here to actually finally do the Sonic Lost World LP. May God have mercies on our souls.
I think we're going to have a lot of fun.
Quickly, both of you, sum up this game in one word.
One word? But fuck this is 2 words.
What one word would I use to sum up this game? Lost?
Oh, snap! I will say, as lost as this game may be, this opening cutscene's bitchin'!
What, because it's pre-rendered? Yeah, the pre-rendered stuff is nice. Everything else is pretty bad!
It's pre-rendered and they bring back the orchestra. I'm a sucker for orchestral music. And
Let's see you do better, Sonic Movies.
You guys just talked over the very first spin dash in CG rendered. What are you guys doing?
I didn't get ready for the ultimate spin dash? Oh no.
I love the fact that Orbot and Cuba, apparently Sega didn't want these two back in the game, but the writers were like, no, we're going to bring them back.
Is that true?
Which proves that Sega is stupid.
So the writers are basically like, fuck you, we're gonna do it.
I guess so. And we're coming up on the worst editing transition in human history. That's so bad. Now, how does the Lost Hex work as a planet when, like, 2/3 of it there's nothing there?
It's not a planet. It's kind of like Little Planet. It's kind of like Angel Island.
So it's not a planet. It's just kind of like Little Planet, which in and of itself is a planet that's little.
It's a thing that's in the sky, and then Tails knows about it, but Sonic doesn't.
Okay, so in this game, you can walk. You have a default walk animation. You can't run automatically. You have a very useless roll and crouch. You can run by holding down the R trigger, which is how you actually go fast in this game. You can do the super peel out, which is useless. And you can spin dash and homing attack.
Like, shouldn't you hold down the trigger to go slow?
Pretty much. Like, that is one of a bunch of very bizarre design choices Lost World does.
Also, some enemies you have to use the new move on, which is the kick!
Oh, kick. Can you explain that some more?
Yeah, Sonic jumps up and he kicks the enemy with his foot. And some enemies don't like to be kicked.
Some enemies are just like, hey, don't fucking kick me, asshole.
But some enemies are like, please do kick me, I prefer it to being home and attacked. Okay.
There's also no indication as to which enemy prefers which type of attack.
Yep. So it's kind of like figure it out, asshole.
Got it wrong, lose rings, and fuck you.
Now, I will say, level 1 Green Hill, Windy Hill, I will say Windy Hill Act 1 is actually one of the better levels in the game, but that really is not saying much.
No, it isn't.
It is fun.
It is fun, like this, I'm not a fan of Lost World, but if, Windy Hill is a fun level. Like, I don't really have too much bad to say about Windy Hill. It's a good first tutorial level. It shows off a lot of what the game's about, but the problem is that it doesn't really get much better than this. There are a few levels later on in Sky Road, which I would say are better than this, but really, for my money, Windy Hill Act 1 is kind of shows you the best of what this game does, which for a first level is not really a good thing.
So, you guys heard it first. This is the best that it gets. So,
Look forward to 7 more videos!
Nah. Basically, you've seen the best, so go away.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.
Yeah, the cloud gameplay it's curious because the best bit in the game, apart from the opening cutscene, is right now.
What is this?
I love the animation, and as a
It's me when I was recording this.
pretty much it's just Sonic knows. I think that was the developers in joke. They know this game sucks. So they put that in.
I wish.
There are also wisps, but we're not going to use it yet.
So, when you get 60 red rings, you finally get to unlock Shadow, right?
Yeah, dude.
No, as we just saw the parkour system was touted as like the big thing for this game. It was like Sonic's gimmick, as it were, for this game is parkour, which makes sense because in past games and stuff like cutscenes and stuff, we'd seen him run up walls and shit.
Yet, in those games, if you hit a wall, you come to a dead stop.
Ugh.
So parkour was a way to get around that.
It's just the same as implementation is. It's not very good. It's not very good. Now here's Amy and Knuckles who show up to because they go like, see, we didn't forget these guys. They're still in the game, although you can't play as them, so don't ask. Get out of here.
I wonder if Sega had to pay Apple any kind of copyright thing for the little icons at the top right, because those are straight off the iPhone.
I will say there are a few like background jokes in some of the cutscenes where they're not subtitled. You have to look out for them. I do like that kind of joke Knuckles has, where he's like, "Come on, guys, put me down, or I can't save you."
Are we
Get
ignoring,
it? Because
are we ignoring Knights and Yoshi?
Yes, for now.
yeah, for the time being, we'll get to them at some point.
This game also has missions, which are...
Fuck the missions, man. Just get on with it. We're like 6 minutes in, man. I'm fucking sick
This is
of this
important,
shit.
Steven. This is very important. My good friend Patrick let me know that if you do all the missions in this game, you get a message saying, "Congratulations, here's your prize," and then you don't get anything. You get a pop-up message saying congratulations and nothing else.
So basically, Sega are just putting a classic Marvel no prize. Good stuff. Though I kind of like this cutscene because one, Eggman uses the word Badniks, which is kind of cool. And this is the first time we see Badniks get made, and then we have just a very anticlimactic introduction to the Deadly Six.
I'm angry.
Who?
The Deadly Six.
Who are they?
The Deadly Shits?
Shit. These guys.
Guys? I only see one.
Yeah, there's clearly only one visible here, Gareth.
Well, give it 4 seconds, there'll be some more. Wait for it. Fuck you, there's more, see?
No, I don't see anyone. I just see some shadows.
I see the Deadly 2.
The Deadly 2. I will say, like, to me, Zavik does kind of look like a reject Pokemon design. Like, you know. Zavik, I choose you. Use fuck you. Yeah. Use blue nail polish attack. Go. Like, and the Deadly Six is like there was a prequel comic released by Archie from one of the free comic book days. It was the first time Archie had ever done a full, like, 20-page comic adaptation, kind of prequel thing. And it's, myself and a lot of other fans and Graphic Chris are just showing that Flickies just disappear. I mean,
What are you doing? Go!
Sonic games aren't about going fast, Steven.
I think this game actually shows that Eggman kind of needs, you know, the Flickies that have a better life than the robots, because without being in robotic bodies, the Flickies just like implode upon themselves after 6 seconds.
They're returning to Sonic's homeworld. Magically.
Shut up, Chris. But yeah, so like the prequel comic was kind of like people were expecting it to kind of explain basically what the Lost Hex was, who the Deadly Six are, and where Eggman gets that magic shell thing.
Nope.
No.
And the comic answers nothing. And Stephen and I asked Ian Flynn this a while back, and his response was,
You did?
when you were drunk at the time and looking up Doug episode tweets, so you weren't really paying attention. But basically, Ian was given all the opening cutscenes up to the one they showed at Boom, where like the Deadly Six kind of rebel against Eggman, and so Ian assumed at some point later on in the game all those questions would be answered. Nope. So we have no idea what any of this shit is about, and to be honest with you, at this point, I don't care anymore.
No, what we need to do is we need to ask Takashi Iizuka at Sonic Boom 2014. Also, does Tailstall have any friends?
I mean, guys, when you look at Sonic Lost World, from beginning to end, does it contribute to the arc at all?
The arc of what?
The arc of Sonic!
Nope.
So, like, if your answer is no, then it's like, let's just disclude this entirely.
To be fair, most games don't add to the arc. Colors didn't, but I'm not gonna, disclude that.
Yeah, but Colors was good.
Colors added to the arc. It was continued in Generations as well.
Colors was good, Lost World
good point,
wasn't,
good point.
so it's like, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, but Lost World has a cutscene where Tails gets angry. We never seen that before.
What's worse is that this game is like a spiritual sequel to Colors, and it's so much worse.
It's a spiritual sequel to Colors. If everyone who made Colors was drunk and blind,
It has the same director.
it does.
Yeah. Kishimoto.
That makes me sad. That makes me really, really sad.
I don't know what went wrong.
What do you do? What's happening? What? Congratulations, what?
You have completed a great level. There's a ball in a never-ending loop going
This
up
is the
and down.
hamster ball level.
He has a request for you.
Please stop playing this game and go
Yes.
outside.
Please
Please insert the
stop.
Super Mario 3D World game disc. Thank you.
Pretty much. Although I will say though, the Lost Hex theme in the Sonic Lost World theme in general, Wonder World, is pretty bitchin'.
Welcome back to Wendy Shit Zone Shit.
Now, something you'll notice is that one thing that Sonic Team tried to do in this game is that they tried to not make every level within each kind of world, or sorry, every zone, because for some reason Lost World takes the Sonic CD level trope of calling each level a zone, not act, for some reason, whatever. Sega tried to do things where they said, every zone within a world will not match exactly. Which, to be honest with you, I kind of like that idea, because like if you look at colors, you know exactly what world you're in. Every level in Tropical Resort looks like Tropical Resort. Every level in Sweet Mountain looks like Sweet Mountain. Yada yada yada. they added like kind of like weird random levels, which like they're kind of okay, but like when you get to say the next world, desert shit, and you get to like zone 3 desert shit, doesn't make a lick of sense why the fuck that level's there.
I do like the idea of variety, but then you get the different levels being reused in later worlds, and it's pointless.
That's what I was about to get to, because as we saw here, Windy Hill Act 1 and Act 3 get pretty much reused.
May I just point out, if you use the laser wisp before the sparkles disappear, these sparkles don't disappear, and they get in your way when you're trying to aim.
Nobody cares, Chris.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Steven.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to the
Look,
audience.
you can't aim!
But yeah, like, the level design, it gets redundant, because like per world there'll be one insane level, like why is this here? And they'll be, oh look, we're in a cave again. Oh look, it's Windy Hill, but there's palm trees now. This is fun.
Hooray!
And so we just, Chris just showed off a bit of the parkour. Chris, do you want to really explain how the parkour mechanic
Chris,
works?
do you want to talk about this game?
We already showed it off in Windy Hill Zone 1.
We did, but we didn't really explain how it works. And when I say
Talk
how,
about how anything works in this game.
Shut up, Steven, no one cares. Parkour in this game works by hitting a wall while holding the right trigger, and then Sonic will automatically cling to it and make you wish this was a better game.
it's weird because like the parkour system, you would expect Sonic's speed to just make him able to run up anything, but Sonic loses traction after like 2 seconds. It's really badly designed how the parkour works.
In the pre-release hype for this, I thought parkour would like revolutionize Sonic and like fix so many issues.
You did.
Same here.
It's just very basic, and it's never really used for anything beyond wall running and running up cliffs.
I just saw it as a gimmick. I was like, I'm not gonna fucking use that shit. I'm just gonna play as I normally do.
I think there's only maybe 1 or 2 sections where you have to use the parkour, and in that regard, kind of like the Wisps in Colors, I like that they didn't design the level design as like parkour. It's kind of like, you can use parkour to do some shortcuts, find some extra stuff, yada yada, but like it's not very good.
I think this stage shows off one of my issues with the parkour system, but I'll get to that later. I forgot there's a cutscene.
Yeah, the cutscene where Sonic finally says what everyone knows, and again, like, we're in broad daylight. Why are the Deadly Six in
They're
shadow?
in the shadow of the hill that is Windy. It's not hard, Gareth.
Now this thing, they're
Sonic,
here.
kill him! Kill him, Sonic! He's in front of you! Kill him!
I like their interaction, but they act like they just met, but Sonic just beat the shit out of Zaz like 10 minutes ago.
Maybe.
Sonic does not consider those who he fells.
I was like, Roger Craig Smith's delivery of the word maybe cracks me up every time I hear it. Now, like, Eggman's supposed to be a genius. He has 6 Zeti. Why doesn't Eggman just go, all of you, kill it?
I like how
Just
Zalmon
Zaz.
dives like he's going into a swimming pool.
Sonic just drank some chocolate milk. Come on,
I
kill
know,
him!
like, what is up with... For some reason, in Generations, they added, like, brown lips to, like, Sonic's in-game model, which I don't get why, because they're extremely distracting, especially in the upward shot, where Sonic's like, oh, the perfect spot to kick you. It's like, why? The CG model we see has no lips. And again, this is a weird nitpick, but I don't like it. It's no, sir, I don't like it. It's different.
Green lips?
Green, yeah! Brown lips just became the new green eyes for the Sonic fanbase. Brown lips!
No,
get out of here!
just to you.
Just to me. I'm going to start my own Facebook page. Sonic Sega, please remove Sonic's brown lips, or I will boycott all of your games.
Sheep!
Now, we're gonna... I'm not sure if that was a reference to me or the game in general, but I'll take it. One thing you'll notice here is that, as we go through Windy Hill Act 4, it's so weird that in the game directly after Generations, which was just fan service and throwbacks in a game, it made sense, 20th anniversary title, awesome. This game, it references nostalgia so much, and I don't understand why it does that. Can you guys think of any reason why it does this?
But the sunflowers attack you, it's way different.
Because Generations made a lot of profits, so they were like, oh, let's just keep doing that shit.
Let's completely make a game that's nothing like Generation. Yeah, so basically say it was like, the reason why Generations was successful was because we redid Green Hill and like Casino Night Zone on the 3DS version. Let's just do it again, but
Most
change
non-Sonic
everything else.
fans I know, that's actually their reasoning.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, oh, man, that's the one I grew up with. That's cool. I'll play this. So, yeah, blame non-Sonic fans for Sonic games sucking. I hate you, Sega.
Well, it's like, I remember before this game came out, there was talk of how, like, some Nintendo personnel were going to help in the development of this game.
I feel like that was a rumor. I never looked into it.
I feel like it was a rumor, but I never looked into it. Great job, Chris.
As Captain Retro, I am very disappointed in myself.
Now, here we have Wisps again.
This time, I actually go through the portal.
Should we actually talk about why the Wisps are here?
That's a good question. Why are they here?
Well, it's obvious because Sonic Colors was such a well-received and loved game that Sega were just like, Wisps in that game, let's put Wisps in this game. Two things about the Wisps though. One, again, story reasoning. No fucking reason why Wisps should be here. Doesn't make a lick of sense why they're here. But two, in terms of gameplay, like, the new ones they bring in just kind of suck.
Yep.
They don't add
Like-
anything other than little, like, pointless
Eagle!
minigames.
Well, it's kind of, I do like kind of like the parkour and how they were used in Colors. The Wisps aren't mandatory, and I'm glad they kept that aspect of the Wisps. But like, I don't think anyone, I've never spoken to or read any review where people were like, I enjoyed the Wisps in Lost World. Like, did anyone enjoy the Wisp in this game?
Laser still works like it did in Colors. That's a good thing, but Laser is pretty straightforward.
Yeah, but Leader still sucks.
How dare you, good sir.
I don't know, Steven.
So again, Zaz's big moon thing. I don't know why it has it. What it's supposed to do, apart from annoy me.
He still uses it in Sonic Dash?
Which I will say, the boss fight in Sonic Dash, better boss fight than either of the Zaz boss fights in this game.
And I will say you're wrong every time.
Well, you're an idiot, Chris, so shut up.
Oh, Carla. Can you find 3 1-ups, Gareth? You can never have too many.
I fucking hate
No.
this game.
As bad as these fights are, I will say the Deadly Six theme is amazing.
Hey guys, how about that Zazbot? Oh.
And that's one of the problems. For some reason, you can like power up the. For some reason, you can power up the homing attack, and it can like take out bosses in like 2 hits. Like, who designed bosses this way?
Just
Like,
to
why would
clarify,
you, do that?
you don't like buy skills to power it up. You just have to let it sit on an enemy for a while, and it will automatically charge. Yeah?
Jesus.
I built a TV out of paper. Yeah. And
So yeah.
How would a
to some-
paperclip display a TV signal? Tails, you're an idiot.
Jesus.
Tails is a genius. He can do what he wants.
Fucking
So
hate
now-
this game. Fucking hate this game.
Okay, so we're only 1 part down, 7 more to go. So
Who gives a shit? I already gave my review. It's fucking stupid.
what?
We
What?
have wait,
Steven,
how many parts
Steven,
do we have
Steven,
left? 6? 7?
Steven, just to clarify, is it this game or your review, which is quote fucking stupid?
How many parts do we have left of this game?
7.
7.
7? Okay, guess what? The rest of the 7 parts fucking suck. Fuck this game.
So after Steven's words of encouragement, thank you for watching part 1. We'll see